I need to address a thing. This guy's comment has made it clear that maybe some of you are just not getting what I'm saying, or you're ignorant RWBY tards who can't handle negative views on something RWBY related. Coming from a member of the fairy tale fanbase who constantly tolerates, acknowledges, and doesn't attack the little battalions of fairy tale haters, I find this really funny, seeing as RWBY doesn't even have the decency to be over-the-top stupid entertaining like fairy tale is. Of course, I do acknowledge people who don't believe that that's true about fairy tale and that it's just bad, and fair enough, I'm okay with your opinion. Anyway, assuming I don't like it because it didn't have wall-to-wall action is, to quote Confucius, really fucking stupid. I don't remember if I brought up a lack of action in my review, but I enjoyed chapters 2 and 3 at the time, even though they don't really have action. Admittedly, looking back, chapter 3 is pretty much hot garbage, but I still enjoy it for various reasons. It explains enough for me to give it a pass and enjoy it anyway. I can enjoy an objectively bad thing. My least favourite episode of the whole series is Volume 5, Chapter 11, and my least favourite span of episodes is 11 to 14 of Volume 5. Those are basically all non-stop action. Meanwhile, for instance, my favourite show or TV show in general of all time is Dexter, which has nothing to do with action, and most episodes don't have proper action or fights. Then it's like, oh man, good critics, not near me who is bad like Adele. Just because I said something bad, are you ignorant? Christ almighty, the RWBY fanbase is naff. This is why I don't consider myself a part of it. For a show that goes on about expressing yourself to the point of that being the basis for a rule that spans the whole planet, the fanbase is childish, closed-minded, ignorant, and aggressive. They just can't handle someone with differing opinions unless you're in that small conclave that watch Fat Man Falling. Even the floof artist, who does videos that are basically completely objective fact, gets his haters. Anyway, on to the episode. I have mixed feelings about RWBY Volume 6, Chapter 5. On one hand, it never really bored me. On the other hand, I never really got into the stuff in the town. For me, this is an episode that started high and that kept going downhill without ever hitting a point where it got bad. The best I can describe it is that it felt inconsistently decent. So the first thing we get is a fight between Neo and Cinder. That's decent. And I'm super happy to see Neo. I just wish they didn't have a parasol so visible in the intro to make this an actual reveal. And damn, Neo's voice actress is even better than Cinder's. That's sad. Although I will say the lack of Neo's Batman smirk is pretty disappointing, but not unexpected. Unfortunately, it did feel bogged down by Cinder's forced delivery, which kinda sounded like, oh, I didn't kill your boss. Help me get revenge. Let's go kill Little Red Riding Hood. We win. Also, there's something about Neo's model that really bothers me. It's in the face. I don't know, maybe it's the thick eyebrows that look like lead, or the blushing cheeks. I don't know, something bothers me. But still, I enjoyed the first 5 minutes of the episode mostly because Neo was there. I mean, fucking Neo was there. And I even had a bit of a chuckle at the last bits of dialogue. I was really getting into it. And then, the next part. Now, it didn't do anything for me. I'm an avid fan of Evil Dead, so it really needed to be special to do something to me, but I will applaud Rooster Teeth's attempts at creating a suspense, tense atmosphere. Even if doing it with the characters who at the start of the Volume 5 the train crash seems a bit funny. Now this part does feel a bit empty to me. I mean, that's just me. I can definitely see this getting other people interested in the episode and the mystery of the town. People are dead, all those villains apparently in their bed, and the heroes are trapped in a storm, and by the end only Ruby, Weiss, Oscar, and Marianne Skull are left in the house. Ignoring how strangely choppy this fire looks, and of course RWBY being the one to be like, we have to go do this, team, it's not terrible. They all disembark separately. We get Crow vanishing from the plot, Yang and Blake not really doing anything interesting until Yang apparently gets those flashes of Adam, and trembles again, which, guys, don't remind us of how you blatantly dropped this. You guys suck balls at writing about PTSD and the psychological implications and effects thereof. Just drop it.
Adam's strong. Adam's strong. Strong. Adam's strong.
Then Weiss and RWBY find a bunch of alcohol and canned food. I love how Weiss reacts with like, canned food? The fuck? He's never took into account that non-canned food is likely to have gone off given the goddamn plague that seemed to have swept the place. And, you know, Weiss here tries to show elements of a layered personality with their hesitation, but Captain One No Goody Two Shoes, less layered than Golden Age Superman RWBY decides to just tell her to fuck off. Seriously, RWBY, you're somehow worse than Makoto Naegi. And I like Makoto Naegi. And he sucks. As for the basement, I can't be the only one getting Evil Dead vibes. Of course, the Necronomicon Ex Mortis would be the death of everyone here, as none of them have Ash's luck, and, well, there's Crow. I'm also getting a vibe similar to the beginning of The Strain with the thing on the plane. More importantly, though, Oscar, Weiss, and RWBY basically unsupervised in one house. I can just see the gutter-headed people's thoughts. So that was the episode. Was it especially bad? No. Was it especially good? No. I still hold to the term inconsistently decent. It had its ups and downs, and a few moments that bordered on boring, but it managed to keep my interest throughout. I'm definitely not the target for a suspenseful mystery, and unless it's done really fucking well, or the characters aren't goddamn superheroes, and I care about them. None of which are boxes this episode ticks off. In the end, all I can say is Neo is back! Fucking yes! Don't fuck her up, please. Please don't fuck her up. I beg of you, Rooster Teeth, don't fuck her up.